In our paper, we try to address a question that is now very present in the mind of many policymakers, which is the potential effect of and the potential impact of the robotization on the labor market. In particular, we focus on the case of Mexico, which is a country that in Latin America has had, in the last 15 years, the biggest exposure to penetration of robots in specific sectors, such as the automotive sectors. Our study looks, though, at the entire economy, and what we look then is what is the effect on a local labor market of experiencing the penetration of robots in the companies that are present in that local labor market. What do we find is that, differently from the results from another study for the United States, in the case of Mexico, the penetration of robots in the firms have a positive impact on the labor demand. Specifically, our results suggest that for every new robot over 1,000 workers, the increase in labor demand and jobs is between 1.5 and 2.5%. This effect, which is surprising, is mostly driven by effect on high-skilled workers that are employed in type of jobs that have low routinization. So these are driving the effect, and for those type of work, actually the effect is, the magnitude of the effect is even larger. It's between 5 to 7% for every robot for 1,000 of workers. This is very interesting because what it suggests is that there are two channels that are working in the opposite direction. One channel is that the robot can substitute a task and therefore can substitute worker. But there is another effect that the entry of robots increase the productivity of the worker, and therefore by making the worker and the company more productive, drives through an income effect a push for expanding the size of the company, therefore expanding the number of jobs and the work in the company. In the case of Mexico, what we find is that the second effect is income effect, is the bigger one, and it's the one that dominates, and explain our results.